Hello there, kia ora. Thought I'd do a little bit of a vibe check-in with everyone because, well, I've been getting some pretty mixed messages from, let's just call them people, in and out of government. We all know that facts apparently don't care about feelings. Feelings are important enough, though, to be able to build entire narratives to get voters to believe what it is that you're saying. Like this, apparently business confidence is at a record high, according to the New Zealand Herald and ANZ. They say it hasn't been this high since 2016. Weirdly, business confidence soars when National is in power. Strange how that happens, but this week we learned that businesses have been going under at a rate not seen since 2016, and a complete coincidence that was also under a national government. But the chief financial officers of 170 massive organizations feel that things aren't just fine, they're gonna get better. This is clearly news based on vibes from people who do well under a conservative government, and the closures of businesses are based on the realities of working under a conservative government who reduce investment and spending and constrict the economy in a way that impacts everyone else. But apparently that means that they're good at business. There's other things that are cropping up as well, like apparently the standard of living in the country is going backwards and the debt is increasing exponentially for people. Oh, and that's from Standard & Poor's, the rating agency, saying that because we as a country are technically living beyond our means because of the debt that local government has, debt which was increased exponentially to meet rising costs incurred by this government and handed on to councils. Or the news that the way that we cancelled the massive IREX ferry project was by text message, and the Prime Minister is refusing to meet or speak to anyone in South Korea about it while he's there on his vibe-based Bringing the Energy tour. Breaking up by text and then refusing to even talk to the person you broke up with that way when you see them in their own backyard really doesn't feel like the adults being back in charge that coalition supporters keep telling us is going on. Then there was the $33 billion that got sunk into transport this week. Well, transport that's not the ferries or the South Island, and the gloating from Simeon that funding was being cut to public transport, cycle lanes, and safety improvements. Walking and cycling made up 4.1% of the total transport budget in 2021 to 2024, and now it's only 1.4% to build and maintain things like all of our footpaths and cycle lanes. Now, I'm pretty sure the number of people who walk places, and I could be wrong on this, is actually a big number, a large percentage of the population. Hey, why would they need footpaths? Even hearing this week that New Zealand loyal supporter and Hamilton City Councillor Andrew Bidder has been found in contempt of council code of conduct rules sounds like a win for people who think it's wrong to use slurs used to denigrate disabled people. But it turns out his punishment is censure and being forced to apologise, because this government binned any recommendations to create more accountability options for elected officials who feel they can do crap like this and get away with it. Instead, local government was told to sit down, fix potholes, and go collect the trash. Those are some pretty patronising vibes right there. There will always be spin from government about their actions and using emotive responses as a powerful tool to engage people and voters. But lately, well, the vibes we're feeling and the words we're hearing or seeing, well, they don't mesh. And that's something that we should all be paying close attention to.